Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Destiny here, and as you can tell from the title, this video is about my new hair. I feel like I'm always having some new hair situation, but before I jump into that, I want to thank all of my YouTube subscribers who have come over to my.tv and shown some support. I'm getting likes and shared videos, and I really appreciate that. If you guys are not familiar with my TV, it's just like another blogging platform, and the thing I like about it most is, like, if you want to kind of share your videos more and get your videos more views and kind of make a bigger name for yourself here on YouTube, you can actually go over to my.tv and use the links of your videos that you already have here on YouTube and kind of further push your videos. So I think that's really good. You can share them on all different types of social networks directly from my.tv, and then also I think from Facebook you can sign in and promote and conduct yourself through my TV and Facebook together. It's a really cool site if you're into blogging or vlogging. Even if you want to go and create like a fan site for somebody or anything like that, it's really quick, easy, and free. If you guys are not signed up, then there's a link in the bottom bar so you guys can go over there and check that out, and definitely look me up. I will have my link to my my.tv page in the bottom bar. Okay guys, so this is the hair. If you follow me on my vlog channel, then you probably already knew what colors I was going to dye this hair, but I cut it and I did a whole bunch of other things to the hair from the time that it was blonde. I posted a video on this channel of the hair blonde, so you guys can go over to my other channel and kind of vote on what color I should dye it, but I guess some people took it the wrong way and it, you know, came off as something weird. I'm not really sure, but the people who did follow the video and the people who are following my vlog know what color I was going to do it. I'm really excited. I really love the results. I took as much time as I could learning what I had to learn about dyeing hair and removing dye from lace versus I was supposed to learn how to dye the hair and cover the lace with, I forget the name of the product, but so many videos I have used to help me achieve these results, and I will have the links in the bottom bar because I swear through making this wig, it's like I fell in love with YouTube all over again. I was discovering new videos, new channels, all these really cool techniques about dyeing hair and cutting hair and wig making and lace, and there are some talented ladies here on YouTube. I am so appreciative. You know, like sometimes I come on here and I feel like, okay, I'm only a content creator, and then in the beginning I felt like I was only a subscriber, and it's good to feel like both again. Like, it's great to find new unique channels and do things and learn. I just had so much fun. But this hair itself, actually, as you guys seen, it was blonde. First, it was a number 4. I'll actually have a video about the process right here, so you can go check that out. It's going to be on my vlog channel. You can go check that out right here, but it was number 4. Then it was blonde, and now these are the 2 colors that I used to create this color and all of its glory. I love it so much. Okay, so this is from Adore, and this is something that you can find at the local BSS beauty supply store. It's $4.99. The colors I'm using is Violet Gem, it's more of a purple, and then Pink Rose, which is kind of like a fuchsia. It's a really gorgeous color. I kind of went from dark to light, and I left a few little pieces of blonde and some colors in there. I'm just totally tickled pink, literally, about the results of this hair. I went through so many like processes with this hair and learning different things and figuring things out. It was really fun. This will not be my last colorful unit, so if you don't like colored hair, this is not going to be the place for you for a while, like, for sure. I'm really liking this hair a lot. I think I want to do some blue and some teal, and I want to send a little message to everybody out there who was like, no, don't dye your hair a funny color, dark skin can't do that. Somebody was saying something about Rihanna's hair, and only light skin could carry up the like candy colors when it comes to hairstyles as for a full head of color, and maybe I should just do a patch, or maybe I should just do a streak. And I mean, I don't know, the hair speaks for itself. I absolutely love the cut. I actually did film me cutting the hair, I filmed me bleaching the hair, I filmed me dyeing the hair, I filmed this makeup, me styling this hair today, like a getting ready with me video. It's called Barbie Kardashian Bible, guys, Bible. You're gonna love it. Oh my god, it's gonna be amazing. So fun. I love nothing more for people to tell me something I can't do, and I go ahead and I do it, and I'm just like, well, you know, don't choke on that aorta while you're eating your heart out. You know, I'm really loving the results. As I said, probably about 15 times. It wasn't a very hard process. It wasn't very expensive. I just had to buy like the pound of developer and the cream bleach, and I will have the whole process. I will have the whole process documented. Videos coming up. Thumbs up this video if you want to see the process, if you want to see the bleaching and the dyeing and the cutting and the styling and the curling and the makeup. Thumbs up, thumbs up. I can't say it more. Thumbs up. I don't know if that other video was a confusion or anything like that, but hopefully you guys really like the results as much as I do. You know, sometimes you just come to a point where you just can't be told anything. Like, no one can tell me nothing at this point about this hair. At first, I was kind of like, I don't know. But then I had to go in and straighten it. I had to curl it. And then I had to adjust it. And I was like, yes, 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 yes. This hair is working. I love it. At this point, as I just said, like, sometimes you get to a point where just nobody can tell you nothing. Like, God himself can come down and say, Destiny, that hair does not look good, my child. I will say, I'll have to beg to differ with you there. I'm sorry. Seriously. No, but I really like it. I kind of like how the gradation works. At first, I was going to do like solid purple, grading to or ombreing to a candy colored like pale purple, and even these tips were supposed to be like candy pink, but I decided to just go ahead and slap some darker pink in there. It was such a process, you guys, and I'm just, like I said, so appreciative to so many ladies here on YouTube. Ladies, I don't know, girls on YouTube, we're really representing. Like, I will have a YouTube achievement video coming up because there are so many girls that have had products coming out, been in magazines, been in hair magazines, hair shows, all types of just meetups and greets and everything, and it's really awesome to think that YouTube is really playing an awesome part in people's lives. I just wanted to show you a bit of the color before I call this video a wrap so you guys can see completely. I'll brush it. I've been curling the crap out of it. I know it needs some moisture. I've been kind of scared to condition it because I don't want to affect the color, but let me get situated in my chair. But it's like a dark purple and pink, and even in some spots you can see like there's a candy blonde. You know, I cut it in such a way, especially with this wig, that I can wear it in quite a few different situations. And if I could find a comb, I would show you. But the lace, I did a really cool process, like removing dye from lace. So that was really interesting, and I learned some new things there. I can kind of do like a side part type of deal. This hair is pretty versatile. I can bring it to the other side if I wanted to and kind of have like a feathered, messy, volumized thing. So many things you can do. I honestly prefer the center part simply because it's simple, and when I want to play with the curls, I can. I had a really interesting time with this part. I'm actually going to go in and add a little dye across this part because I dyed the lace, then I removed the lace, then I had to I removed the lace, the dye from the lace, and I had to re-dye it. Then I had to pluck it. I did some really interesting things here, but I just want to show you guys some of the colors. Love it, love it, love it. I was walking in Hollywood a little bit yesterday, and I was just going to the grocery store, and I seen like 4 little girls turn and look at me, and they were like, I was like, oh my god, calm down. I think they thought that I was like an OMG girl or something. I was like, no, I'm like way bigger than them. They were looking at me like, I was like, no, please don't freak out. Please don't freak out. That is so, I would be so embarrassing. You know, it was just really funny. I think they kind of figured, I think they seen the hair and got excited, but then almost pretty much realized like I'm obviously a grown woman. And they're like young, you know, like preteens, right? Like young teen girls. They're so cute. Actually, looking at some pictures of them. So if you guys like those OMG girls, then you can request some looks in the bottom bar. I'm gonna get out of here because I'm just gonna sit here and play with this hair forever and ever and ever. And I have my little pale pink shades, you know, and we just yeah, you can definitely do this. You know, I just want to inspire everybody out there, whether it be something that people are trying to hold you back because of your age, because of your skin tone, because of your sex, or whatever. Like I with the blonde hair and even with this colored hair, I went through like a little mini like, wow, that's weird. I've always been on the outside looking into somebody being tormented for making a unique choice with their hair or something. I've never had blonde hair or even candy colored hair, but now that I see like people, the way they reacted, it makes me just go, wow, I wonder, you know, I wonder if there are other people. Of course there are other people out there, but you know, you never really think about it like that. I just look at the hair color and never really question it or the person. But with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. I want to thank you guys so much as always for commenting, rating, and subscribing. I will be in touch and hopefully you'll do the same. Bye.